Are you ready to tag that ends all tags? The Punk Vinyl Tag 2025, and it's me, Tommy, and this is Tommy's Vinylnaut. But special thanks to George, Joachim, Michael, Mika, Mike, and Ryan helping me out with these questions. For this is really from the punks to the punks. Join us and directly to first question. Unfortunately, the Punk Vinyl Tag 2025 is cancelled. Yes, you all are on my list now. Instead, we have Disco Vinyl Tag 2025 provided by me, the VC Inspector. And this is the real deal. So, a disco record that inspired your professional career choice. And of course it's Village People and this policeman here. Yeah. And second question is, so your Punk Vinyl find of 2024. I was looking in the spring. Tervetuloa ääretön joulu-EP. Didn't find that one. But find the original totaalinen Chaos EP from 82. And this is the first pressing with the blue vinyl. So this is my number one find of 2024. So a record from a band that take you by a storm in 2024. It had to be Bless. This is their Not For You new release this year. And when I saw them in Puntala, I was totally overwhelmed. That amount of screaming, crush, deep beat noise. Excellent stuff. I really enjoy it and definitely band to get.
Hey, it's George. My question is, show a record from a punk band that's local to you. Something from your hometown, local area, state, country, something like that.
Thanks, George. The nearest band, as far as I know, where I live, is Widows. It was formed in Puistola, and I live here in Tapanila, Helsinki area, and just like 2 kilometers from my home. Widows is the first wave of Finnish punk bands still actively doing gigs. Saw them 2024 with Lama, excellent band, and this have first side is studio side and B side is live. This is their only album. Widows, no fun. 5. So your favorite foreign punk record of 2025? It have to be, for me, Mob 47. Tills to their album. No one expects new album from Mob 47. So this is really surprise release and it's amazing. Roots heavily in the 80s, sounding deep beat, excellent stuff, and there's new second pressing out or coming really soon. So you have now chance to get this beautiful Mob 47 album. 6. So a Signet punk album. I have here Katarina, Älä epäröi vaan äpäröi album from 2007 or was it 8? Absolutely my favorite bands back then. They have reunion gig this year and it was so cool. Even I go till pit to do some pit action. Grunge is the action and all band members signed this for me. Really good one. Katarina.
All right, what's going on? First things first, Happy New Year, everybody, and thanks for letting me be a part of the Punk Vinyl Tag 2024. Show me an underrated second album by a band. Underrated second album. Be somebody, come on.
Thanks, Ryan. I'm not sure about underrated second album, but I have here Appendix, Top of the Pops album, Appendix second album. That was released by Rockorama from Propaganda Masters. And it is not as good as their first album, But I mean, my opinion, this is still very good, and it was actually meant to be named as Lista Hitit and with the song names in Finnish, but Rockorama did their trick and changed the name for this album to Top of the Pops. 2024 was really big cassette tape year for me. Every band released tapes, not 7 inches that I'm usually after. So, take question number 8. Show a punk tape that you bought in 2024. I go with this Disappoint Peace Achieved by War. And yes, you can see this is D-Beat from the band logo already told it, and of course this war related cover picture here. Excellent 9-track demo from Disappoint. D-Beat, D-Beat, D-Beat. 9. Which punk rock record are you most excited to get in your hands in 2025? I know there's a couple records Plasma is going to release in spring record, but band called Uhrit, really female fronted crust band. They have made 1 or 2 LPs and a couple EPs. Recorded already like 3 years ago an album, but then Punks 2 came and one of their members was Akkuset there, if I remember right, and they buried the album. But now it seems that they have re-recorded the album with the new band member there, and it's going to be out 2025. Really good, really good. I'm very much waiting it. Couple songs are already listenable from YouTube.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. I didn't know you're so keen to see everything the good doctor does on his holidays, but hey, I don't blame you. Well, now that you're here, I might as well ask if you could please show your most played and your least played record of 2024. Yeah, that's it.
And thanks, Mika. That was something that we didn't like to see. But your questions. The least listened punk record for this year is this Puukko selässä by Kivettyneet elävät kuolleet. I bought this from in May from the gig. They played really well. Same age guys than me, or maybe a little older. But the record still sounds a little bit like old guys playing hardcore. It's a little too slow in my mind, and I didn't like the lyrics. But it's well played, but even the cover looks a little bit like made in Canva or some other app. Anyway, not bad record, but I didn't like it. And the most played punk rock record for me is this Random Crashes No Birthday Party. I have played this a lot, keeping a couple of days home from the work and doing everything from home and listening only this one. Excellent. Hardcore band from Joensuu. It's there in a little bit slower side of hardcore, so this is not crust deep beat that I love, but anyway, really good album from the band that I also found this year. 11. Show a record that mixes 2 different genres. I'll go with new Carnival album, Absoluuttinen syntymä. These guys plays. They're very much old school hardcore, but also black metal, and many of their songs are a little bit mixed with those both elements. Excellent band. I have seen them many times, and this is maybe their best album, I have to say. The previous album have been more in hardcore or more in metal side, but this have the both element with correct amounts of those. So Carnival, Absoluuttinen syntymä. Then 12. Show Drunk Punk or Straight Edge album. Straight Edge came to Finland a little bit late, like in the 90s. And Finland is, as you know, more there in the drunk punk side. So of course I have to have here Underated. This is their Fuck Party EP, released a little bit later. And I think there's still amount of kill you left there in the label. This is actually reissue of this one, but who cares? For the Straight Edge, I found this standard album in cassette this year, and it's actually really good. So maybe I need to listen a little bit more of Straight Edge, but I'm not actually into that 90s type of hardcore at all.
Hey everybody, Michael Pilmer here. I want you to show me your Puke punk. That's right. As a tribute to my little I Threw Up sticker art campaign that's been going on for decades, I want you to show me any punk records that you have that have to do with puking, throwing up, regurgitating, being sick, being nauseous, upchucking. Anything to do with that, whether it be the lyrics of the song, the title of the song, the cover art, whatever that record has to do with puking. I want to know about it. Show me your puke punk.
Thanks, Michael. Michael is really funny guy. When he was here in Helsinki, he put those stickers every place. So now there's the road towards the ice hockey hall, where was the metal gig where we went together. It's now renamed after all those stickers, Michael Pilmer Avenue. So Michael, you like to have vomit. I have here Helvetin viemärit from Brazil. Kauhea melu oksennus, so it's terrible noise vomit. Backside looks like this. So this is very crusty hardcore from Brazil, but it in Finnish. And it's also there in the drunk punk side also. And it even includes one cover song of Destructions. Kenellä on valta. Super good and fun EP. 14. Show a record from punk band that made only one perfect album. I have here from 86 Hick Systeemi Slut. That was meant to be released by Rokorama, but it never happened. So it was released by Eraserhead Records. I'm not sure if they're the same guys actually behind this label. This was a little bit too late for the game in the hardcore scene in Finland, but this is super good. Super good album, catchy songs, like Finnish hardcore used to have. So, Hick Systeemi Slut from 1986. 15. Show a record that have song against Putin, or against war in Ukraine. So I have here Split containing two bands, Sallantauti and Kosteusvarjo, and here's Sallantauti song Navalny, who tells about Alexei Navalny. When this record was made, Navalny was still alive, but now they have changed the lyrics because that war criminal killed Navalny in the prison. So this is against Putin and the regime in Russia. So Sallantauti, Navalny song.
Hey, how's it going? Mike here from Oncoming Power. Just stopping by to contribute a question for the 2025 Punk Vinyl Tag. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure quite a few of us watch sports. I'm not really one of them, but in those sports, there'll be combat-related sports like MMA, boxing, professional wrestling. And a lot of the combatants in those have their own ring music. They'll come out to mostly mainstreamy songs. But we're all punks. We listen to obscure shit. So, you just pick a song that you think would best represent you if you were going in the ring to kick the shit out of somebody. So you show a record with that song on it. If you need inspiration, picture yourself kicking the shit out of me in the ring. I'm cool with that. So yeah, good seeing you. Cheers.
Thanks, Mike. You are such strong bull. I never will fight against you. I would lose. I would lose definitely. But if I ever would fight. Ring song, it could be from the Conan, Riddle of Steel, Riders of the Doom, from the opening. But because I'm the man of peace against violence, I probably have to ask you, Mike, miksi sä haluat tapella? Why do you wanna fight? Of course, it's the classic track from Rattus WC räjähtää. And then I would use my only sporting skill, running. I'm not maybe fast runner, but I am able to run like 40 kilometers. So aivoproteesi, juokse tai tee se itse, run or do it yourself would be suitable here. This is like when I was teen, I had to run away from the bullies in the class because they was like to give me they like to hit me just because I was looking different than those heavy metal guys back in then. But Mike, I have to now put next questions about that fighting stuff. So your mating call record. So imagine that you are in the divan with your loved one next to you. You have a couple of wine and it's time for making love. What song you put on? I have here, actually my wife hates punk. Maybe some Nelumat, Ramones could be okay. But then, here's one song. And it's Tiikeri, Punkon rakkaus, Punk is slow. And this is the third pressing with all different cover color variants. And it's even signed, band signed for me. Tiikeri, Punkon rakkaus. I'm ready then. Yes. 18. Show a punk merch that is over the top and must have. It could be like this. Underwear by Terveet kädet. And in the backside, pissa ja paska. Piss and shit. I use this all the time. But now they are clean.
Share a non-punk record that your punk rock friends give you shit for loving that shit.
And thanks Joachim. Now we have to think that I have some punk friends. Yes, I have, but we are now old people and we are used everything. But I think maybe this Fredericks is too much for people. Frederick is like 70s, 80s Slater disco star in Finland, and he reinvented himself in the 90s as a redneck disco king. And this is from the early 90s single Miestrippari, male stripper, that is actually Village People YMCA in Finnish, and really horrible words, lyrics. But still, there's something that I like in Frederick, even he is like male chauvinist and directly moved from the 70s or 80s and should be staying there. And last question, show a punk record cover prediction for 2025 event. Unfortunately, I go with this Rattus rajoitettu ydinsota EP, limited nuclear war. We were afraid that in the 80s and we are afraid of that still. And this is the Brazilian pressing from 80s with a different order of the songs. What Vasco told that he changed the order so that he have in the A side the best songs of this EP. But all 4 songs are great in this one. This was Punk Vinyl Tag 2025, and remember, no rules, just do it and have a fun. Thanks, see you in your Punk Vinyl Tag videos. Bye.